Well, it's another part of DreadX Collection. This time we're doing the Outsiders one. Great. Let's get this out of the way. This is essentially a find the item sort of adventure game, like a Slender Man or a Granny, into a lot of uncertainty as you discover the truth behind the house and behind the outsiders. Open drawers to find tools and keys. Don't worry if you die, it's all part of the plan. Yeah, because they make it easier for you every time you fucking die, so... By the way, one little issue, and it's the only time this ever happened. Every time this plays out, it goes full screen at the start, and then it fucking fixes itself after I go to settings and shit. Here's the thing. The screen ends up getting all fucky because of it. So unfortunately, about a bit of the screen is going to get cut off. I did my best. This is the only game that does this. Only adds to the problem. Also, it's an easy mode. I'm not doing easy mode. I'm playing it the way it's intended. So, here we go, guys. Let's do this. Loading. Wake up. Escape. It's time. So this is the first playthrough. No hints or anything. It's completely blind. And you can beat it on the first go if you know what you're doing. But we don't. So we're going in blind. Now, the first thing is that all items are randomly generated in where they are. So this hammer here, it starts off here for me on the first go. That's really lucky of me. Unfortunately, I have no idea what all the keys are. And there are about 4 keys, I think. 4 or 5 keys. And there's also, this hammer appears anywhere in the house, and there's also a screwdriver that can sometimes appear anywhere in the house as well, but it will usually appear in the garage area. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of shit going on, and there's also like a cornfield maze. It's still damp, and yeah, there's a lot of shit to work with. So I am going blindly, and I'm basically going the way anybody playing this for the first time would. They'll explore around, you know, examine things. There's no fucking handle on the front door. Oh no. This is turned off. There are 2 monsters in this entire game. There's an invisible monster where you can see their footprints in the blood. As time goes on, it'll be more erratic, so you can definitely see it, and it will be faster and basically kill you instantly. Well, almost instantly. And there are also the naked monsters out in the cornfield, which will run around all over the place, and if you get across to them, they will slash you and fuck you up. So you don't want that. The most menacing is going to be the footprint monster, because he's inside the house and the solution and everything like that are in the house, so that's going to annoy the fuck out of you. But the monster in its current form with just, you know, its red footprints and shit, not a problem. Now, for a lot of people, the cornfield is the worst thing, because the cornfield's gonna fuck you up bad. Also, there's a few things like a wrench, a shovel, a crowbar. You know, these could be used to do some neat shit and all, but not really. The crowbar, I think, is the only thing that actually has a use outside of the hammer and the screwdriver, because it's used to open up a box. Otherwise, the other tools are useless. There's even a fucking mound of dirt at the cornfield area. You can't do anything with it, I don't think, so don't bother. But, yeah, for the most part, just this. It's going around, opening every single drawer, trying to find keys, and panicking like a madman because you have no idea where shit is or what to fucking do. And it sucks. And, you know, you're paying the sunroom? This is the sunroom. What's the point of a sunroom? Why do you have a sunroom? What is a sunroom? Well, here's his office. I mean, it's a pretty generic office. It's like a boss's office, honestly. Like, you would come in here to, like, talk to somebody or something. There's, like, some leather couches here or whatever. This is like a fucking room, like an office you would actually have in an actual house, you know? It feels like way overdone and like something else. And it looks like a fucking Unity game to me. It looks like just your average sort of walking around the house sort of deal. It's basically a find the shit game. You know, like a Slender, the 8 pages or 7 pages or whatever, and look around, find the pages. It's like this, except it's like Granny, more than less. And here's my thing, and I said on Twitter, I believe, but I'm pretty sure I will say it on Twitter. But why is that thing so weird? I don't know. But here's the thing. I hate the Granny games. I legitimately hate them. I find them to be one of the worst games for the horror series, for horror genre actually, because it's not even scary. It's just, it looks like shit, obviously. It honestly plays like shit. And it's a game that is made cheaply hard on purpose. And it's really bad how it's done. Because it also introduces a whole bunch of puzzles and a whole bunch of randomly placed around items that you have to go and fucking find and shit. And the developer of it, I am 100% positive, never fucking made the game better. All he did was he added more shit to it. He added more shit to an already broken and bad game. Someone broke my fucking mirror. Great. But that's all he did. That's all this developer did. He just fucking took the game that already existed, put it on mobile and shit, and added a bunch of endings and a bunch more shit in the way in a hard mode in case you want to have the enemy be faster and shit. And it had this fucking, like, thing where it was growing this little movement of fucking games that copy it. And The Outsiders here is just a Granny. It's just a fucking Granny with, like, 2 monsters. They don't instantly kill you like Granny does, but there are 2 monsters that go around, fuck you around. You have to go and find shit. You have to go find fucking keys for the most part. You have no idea where they are. There's a cornfield here, which is a maze, which sucks. There's a trail of blood here, but the trail is weird because you see these little lines, these little splitted lines. Those are the directions, but they're not very clear, nor are they really well lined up. Sometimes the lines just don't work at all. So, oh, there's the mound, by the way. But yeah, first time through, second time through, I get a little confused on where to go and shit. I just kind of try to, like, cheat a little bit. You can't. It actually has a thing where it resets to a certain point if you even try to do this shit. You have to go for a certain path or else you'll hit like a marker where it resets you to an area, which sucks. So I'm gonna end up back here. Yeah. By the way, this game has a timer, about like 13 minutes, something like that. If you get halfway through the timer, the invisible monster starts getting faster and the whole bigger footprint thing happens. And these fuckers get faster and more erratic. So, yeah, you will have more of a chance to die at that point. Also, you might be thinking, well, might I just go around this little fence here? Maybe there's a way to cheat around there. No, they thought of that. You can't do that. So, yeah, like that's essentially, you have to follow the trail. And you'll know you're about to make it into the thing if you find a scarecrow. If you find the scarecrow, good news, you are basically in the area where the fucking cabin is. And the cabin is locked, needs a key. I don't have a fucking key. But it's where the crowbar goes. Now, I'm telling you this shit right now after already going for this. You would not know this shit first going through. You would not. And that's the point. You're supposed to go through multiple times, and the game would gradually give you hints and shit. Here's the thing though. A lot of these hints are just shit. They're basically just jokes in a way. They're not really hints. They are there to, like, have a bit of a laugh about hints, but they're not that helpful. And sometimes they're not even in English. Sometimes they're just in fucking kanji because they just wanted to. And it's just stupid. And I fucking hate it. So, here's the thing. There we go. Yeah, there's like a tall naked man and a little naked man. It's like a baby man running around. But, yeah, here's the fucking thing. The game doesn't really tell you what all the keys are. Eventually the game will just place the keys in one area for you. There, I found the scarecrow. It scared me. Ooh, no it didn't. But, fuck's sake. But yeah, need a key. I can't get inside. So, this is my first playthrough. Couldn't find any keys. You know, found the tools though. But I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm looking for. And eventually I end up getting killed. Here's the thing though. These fuckers run around the hedge. A lot of people die to this. I never died to these guys. I always, and I mean it, I never even die by mistake or by like running out of time, whatever. What I end up doing every time is I go to the invisible guy who is already in his fucking crazy state, and I just accept defeat and I die and I take the restart to try again. Every fucking time I just go up to him and kill myself. 'Cause this isn't fucking hard. What it is though is just luck. That's all it is. It's just RNG luck on if you can fucking find the shit or not. And sometimes I've had moments where the keys are just nowhere. I've legitimately had a moment where an item or a key would just never be in the fucking area where it needs to be. You know, it never appears in the fucking run. So I'm just fucked. And the thing is, this went through a lot of bug fixes because it had a lot of problems. But yeah, it still has a lot of problems. And yeah, I died. But this isn't the end. Try again, human. So here's the thing. It will count down all of your runs. As you can see, current round 1. We're on round 2 now. And I'm going to jump cut through all of the shit to show you all of the quote-unquote new shit throughout this. But I'm telling you this right now. I'm using a fucking guide. And even with a guide, trying to find this shit is obnoxious and not fun. I legitimately had a miserable time going through this fucking game. So fight the feelings. Wake up. So you start off, and guess what? There is now blood. This house isn't real. This is your first hint. It's not even a hint. It's like a story reason. This house isn't real. You'll see why it says that. But yeah, hammer isn't there now. We have to go and find it again. Also, this light switch fucking sucks. You have to be very accurate for it. It runs on the warm blood. Ouch. I found bun behind toaster. We will get to that fucking toaster soon. But right now, I have to go find keys. Because I need the fucking keys. I can't do shit without the fucking keys. Or the hammer. So I found the brass key. That is the first key I ever found. We also found the rusty key. So the rusty key, I believe, is the key for the cabin. And the brass key is actually for the downstairs area, which is locked off in 2 ways. I don't have the hammer, by the way. I'm still trying to find that, by the way. I will show you where the hammer is, because it is pretty much in different spots. And there's like fucking 10 different spots you can be in, I believe. So the hammer is the real fucking asshole of this one. But here's the thing. This game honestly has a hard time actually like hinting to you where the keys are. So every now and then you'll probably end up seeing me telling you, hey, here's the key in editing. But I'm telling this right now, I could never see the fucking key because it blends in with the fucking area. It never like... Here's the thing. If you're gonna make a game like this, don't make it like super fucking hidden, you know? Don't be an asshole about it, because when you do, it becomes a problem. So here's the screwdriver, that's where it goes. And I got the first button done. There are like 6 buttons, I think. We have to go and find them all. So yeah, brass key goes here, takes you here. So yeah, we have 2 doors lead to the same place. Just open one of them and go through. No point to having both of them open, really. Here's a toaster. So that just happened. And yeah, now it opens up this thing. And we have a timer now. As you can see, I have 10 minutes left. And we have 1 out of 6. There's also like a time thing there. It will turn on and off the timer thing of where it is and shit. These will not activate because they'll turn off. But yeah, I can hit that and it gets rid of the timers. So, yeah. I thought a door opened, by the way. I thought that was like part of a puzzle. No, that's just a bad sound design choice. So here's the hammer. And by the way, another solution. Touch the fucking light bulb. Yeah, that's a solution. How are you supposed to know that? Oh, the hints. Oh, the fucking... You're supposed to die multiple times in order to even be told or even hinted at that, hey, that's gonna happen. By the way, there's a key here. Can you see the fucking key? I fucking couldn't. It blended out the fucking shadows to me. So, I don't want to fucking go out there. Neither do I, but we have to. And guess what? The fucking rusty key goes in here. However, we can't do shit here because I need the fucking crowbar. However, I now have a gas can. What do you do with the gas can? Well, you know how there was a generator back in the fucking downstairs area? You use the gas can on that. And that's literally all you use the gas canister for. And, yeah, it lets you inside of here. All this does is you get into a fucking area where a button is. You know what sucks about this area? There are a shit ton of shelves. And you know, for a while I thought I had to look around here for a fucking key. Guess what? No key exists here. One look could be down there. Who knows? Who cares? Got the button. It never opens, by the way. And yeah, I'm deliberately going to go and kill myself because I'm pretty much out of time. And I don't know where to find anything else. So, I'm just going to take it. Yeah. There you go. So... there is nothing left. Really now, I'm still missing keys. Use the time you have. Trust me, you don't have enough time for any of this shit. Now as you keep dying, it does get more spooky, quote unquote, because more shit happens and more blood happens and all. But, why would I hang this up? I have no idea, bro. But here's the thing. I legitimately just get so upset and frustrated. Light won't turn on. I don't know what the... See, there's shit like that, which doesn't help you at all. It's just pointless. There's the hammer now. So, yeah, like, what does it mean? What, this thing? I don't... Look, if you're gonna place fucking hints, like, this is fine, but you placed it in parts. Like, I know I need the fucking screwdriver. Why are there no baby supplies? I don't fucking know, man. There's no baby here. It's just bullshit. Man, I got the crowbar now. I open that up. There you go. Button. That's 2, I believe. That's 3 now, I believe. There goes me, man. Time to get my fucking lawn. Hey, look, there's the kanji. There's the fucking Japanese language showing up. Can't read it, can't understand it. Oh no, spooky TV. I'm so scared, guys. I'm gonna go and kill myself now. Because I ran out of time again, and I still couldn't find shit. I couldn't even find the brass key that time. I don't know where the fuck that went. Another one comes. Good luck. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna fucking need it, asshole. So, here we go. This house is the real... I don't feel maybe that's just gas. Maybe it's the gas leak coming in, trying to fucking kill me. Oh, I didn't fucking like that instead and play this fucking game. So, you know, I look for all the drawers. Hey, look, the fucking rusty key's here now. Great. And look, the hammer is in here now. Great, too. Guess what? There's a tip here. Could have been useful to read that, huh? But I don't notice these things because they're not that fucking noticeable. So, oh, and the fucking camera gets a bit weird when I open doors and shit. I can sometimes weirdly phase through. But hey, I've done enough now. There's a tree there that will now start bringing the keys in. Hey, look, there's the red footprints. I never even get caught by the red footprints. Ever. That guy's fucking easy to avoid. He never even appears sometimes. Like, it literally is only when it's like 6 minutes left. The shed in the corner, they've already done that shit. And I look around. I check every one of these shelves for fucking keys. There's nothing here. I did indeed check through this because I wanted to find these fucking keys and I didn't know where they were. I could not see them. I could not fucking find them. And even with the guide did not help me. It told me, look at the shelves. Yeah, I looked through the fucking shelves. Nothing. And the other one, the mystery key, it doesn't tell me where the mystery key is, so I once again accept death, and that's my 4th run done. So now it's time for the 5th run. This is the run I actually make it for. Memory erasure complete. Rebooting sequences. Now I'm like a fucking computer, whatever, I don't fucking know. But what I do know is that this is the one where I actually complete the bastard. Blood on the wall doesn't bode well. Don't worry, we make it through, asshole, because guess what? 1 minute left, no time to finish. Hint? Great. Great fucking bullshit, guys. That was really good to have. No fucking... It was just so pointless. There was a key behind the plates in dining room. I checked! I couldn't see it! I couldn't find it! What the fuck? That's where I went. Oh god, now there's a bloodbath going on. The Blade fucking blood orgy happened. The vampires had a good time without me. Well, fuck me then. Hey look, there's the keys. I got both of them now. Finally, but I still don't have the mystery key or the fucking small key, which is the other keys. I tried using the hammer to break shit. You can't break shit, but don't worry. Found the fucking key. Could barely fucking see it. Hey, now I got the small key. Now I can use it on the safe to unlock it and get a button. That's 4 out of 6. Now I need to find the mystery key. Wow, so fucking spooky. Put in handprints everywhere that you copy and pasted for a fucking crowbar thing. Wonderful. I hate this game. Why can't I remember? I don't want to remember this fucking garbage. Hey, look, there's the key. Blends in with the fucking shelf. So now I have the old key, which is the mystery key. And now I can use the old key to open this door. And guess what? Now we get a decently little area. You know, it could have been neat to have. But guess what? At this point, you've only pissed me off with your fucking bullshit. So I don't fucking care about your spooks anymore. I'm too angry to get fucking scared. So I take the fucking hammer, go up to the attic. Hey, look, a little bit of blood going on, some stale blood smell. Hey, look, some mannequins. Oh no, it's choking the child. How spooky. I can now use the hammer to take care of all this shit. I could use the crowbar, but I have a hammer. That'll do, I guess, even though a crowbar can do the same fucking thing, but it won't fucking work on it, I guess. Fuck me. Don't worry, though. I'm going forward. Hey, look, more mannequins. Don't worry, bro, I'll get the light off for you. Okay, moving on forward, looking for the shit. There's a little bit of a maze going on. Hey, look, he's looking at the key. The unnamed key. I guess that's the mystery key. I don't know what the mystery key is anymore, but don't worry. I'm just gonna walk right over you. And I'm gonna go on forward, head on to the right. I gotta find a fucking door for this key. I could not see the fucking door for this key. It was not obvious in any way. So I paused and was like, where's the fucking door? Oh, it's in the attic area? Where? Where the fuck was it? I look around again. I look through every nook and cranny for it. Eventually I do find the fucking door. Guess what? It's in this corner here. No, it's on the other corner that you could barely fucking see in this dark area of this effect going on. Because guess what? You have a shitty flashlight. And now I have that done. I have all the buttons pressed. All 6 of them, and now I can go and take care of shit. Oh yeah, this guy is around still. I can run right past him, no problem. All 6 are done. Now I can press all the fucking switches. I thought pressing that will open a door. It doesn't. I thought that fucking thing that was the door. It would have made sense, because why would you hint that and shut if it wasn't the fucking door and exit? It's not the fucking exit. That has no purpose. Why is that there? So instead, I went back up, I hit all the switches, and guess what? It shows the whole place is bullshit. All the lights, the monsters and such, they were all fake. They were all a stage show. See? But that was the door button. I try again, because I thought maybe that could actually open it. Because that is a door button. And by opening that would open the door, right? That's still not the fucking door. What is the fucking door then? Let me show you outside to show you it's morning now all of a sudden. Well, guess what, assholes? You wonder what the fucking door is? You could have chosen anything. That, the front door, anything. Guess what you fucking chose, douchebag? You chose a side door that makes no fucking sense to me, as it's not looking like a fucking exit to me in any fucking way. The design choices in this fucking game are abysmal, because it literally is just trial and error garbage that's not fucking enjoyable, and that pisses me off and irritates me more than puts me on spook mode. This game fails to fucking scare me as a horror game, and it fails to be enjoyable, and I don't want to ever play it again. So, now we get the actual cool thing, but again, I'm so frustrated and angry, I just don't care anymore. Oh, aliens. Well, this could have been cool to see. This could, like, you know, really be awesome to see. These were, like, the little guys that were chasing after me, I guess, and fucking hurting me. Little naked men. Like, this could have been awesome to have an awesome oh shit twist moment, but again, like, you've legitimately just upset me throughout this fucking experience. I did not have a good time at all, and this is one of the 2 games where I legitimately just hated the thought of playing for this collection. There's another game coming up at, like, the near end of, like, at the fucking end of this Let's Play, it will come up. But, oh man, like, this game, like, I was rightfully in my spot to fucking fear this one, of playing it, because it's not because it's scary, it's because it's bullshit. It's because it's not fucking fun, and for an idea, for a design idea, of essentially just being Granny, but, you know, oh, you get more hints, and it gets easier every time you fucking restart, this sucked. This sucked. The whole Granny thing already sucked to begin with. Why would you take that concept and then just fucking, like, do this idea of making it easier? Like, and you already made an easy mode for a game that gradually gets easy. Like, why? By the way, I missed out on showing this, so I'm going to go ahead and show it right now. If you want about the front door, guess what? There is no handle. It never existed. The handle was a fucking lie. Dun dun dun. Like, I want to like this game, because I want to like this entire twist area, this entire ending. I want to, like, look at this and think this is really cool. It's like a cool little story going on about how we're, like, the last few humans alive. We're being put into this shitty game show thing. Yeah, it's a game show. And, like, we're being watched by the aliens. It's been going on for, like, millennia. And it's just, it's all like a spooky thing. And it's like, they're all clapping for you. Huzzah, huzzah. It's like a mission success sort of thing. Season complete and all of that. But if you want me to like your game, if you want me to be positive about your game, don't make it a dog shit fucking game, okay? Don't do that. Also, I went ahead and wanted to read that. It's like a note from management and shit about the security and all of that. You know, it's the company principle and all that crap. You can read it yourself. You can read it yourself. I'll probably zoom in for you just in case. But, also, you know, the little aliens talking right now is all cool and shit. But, yeah, I just... You even did in fucking, like, Comic Sans. I really wanted to like your game. I really did. But I don't. And I don't even care that the credits gonna get a bit cut off and shit. I just don't care anymore. I don't want to play your game anymore. This is honestly one of the worst ones. Yes, yes, good, mission success. Season 89, 894. Fucking success. Not really, this game sucks. I don't want to see it ever again. I don't want to see a full version of this. Please don't make a fucking full version. Just fucking don't.
Human contestant 104,298 of season 894 of The Human Show. After 104,297 other failed contestants, your combined progress working together has finally allowed one of you in particular, to escape the human house.
Okay.
As a reward for being the one to make it, we will allow you to keep your memories.
Alright.
We will of course need to put you in stasis while we collect enough winners from our other studio sites. But then the fun will begin. For all intents and purposes, welcome to part 2.
Yeah, no. I don't think there should be a part 2. This is a really bad game. I hated the concept, I hated playing through it, and I really don't want to see this get fully done. I don't even care that it's cutting off all the names. I don't want to see the fucking names, okay? The developer of this game, I didn't even fucking note down what you did. I'll just put it on the screen for you. Because quite frankly, you probably did better than this. And quite honestly, I would rather play those than play this garbage. Because this is terrible. This was a bad game. Seriously, I just hated this. And yeah, the human show, all humans have been hurt and or killed. So, there you go. Order from the Ancient Ones. Again, this could have been cool for story and shit, and for all the fucking crap going on. But, this game sucked, and I'm gonna say it right now, the entire Granny series is fucking shit, and developers should not make any more of those. Because it's a fucking garbage series, and it's one of the worst horror fucking genres ever. Of this find the hidden objects sort of horror game. It sucks. Moving on. Here's the note, by the way. Here's a voice act for you.
Have you, heard the tale of Sisyphus? Once the king of Ephora, Sisyphus was cursed for his boastful deceits with the task of pushing a boulder of immeasurable size up the side of a hill. Now, upon almost reaching the top, the boulder would always slip his grasp and roll back down the hill. Now, in truth, it is not the size of the boulder, the roughness of its sides, nor the steepness of the hill that was the real torment. Nor was it simply the futility. His true plight was far more insidious. How was it that the gods compelled him to push the boulder? Did they warp his brain, forcing him to push the rock? Well, if so, then he'd know no other existence, and the torture would be nothing unusual. Or did they offer him some grand reward? Surely no reward would be worth an eternity of pointlessness. The only answer is that the gods forced him to enjoy the struggle, to embrace the futility, and to only at the end of the grand task realize the pointlessness of it all.
So now that we've done a pain and misery, we can now move on forward to something a bit more enjoyable, even though it's also long, as Mr. Bucket told me to. By Strange Scaffold. Banned tools of your existence come back to haunt you in a surreal and terrifying tropical survival adventure. First, hunger and cleanliness goes down at the start of each day. Drink, eat, and wipe your butt to survive. The day will end if you run out of stamina. So, it's all about survival in this one. This is by the developer of an airport for aliens currently run by dogs. A goofy-ass fucking game. This is kind of a goofy-ass concept. But it's also by a writer for the pretty big hit Hypnospace Outlaw game. And it really is a fucking great game, and it was really written well, so this guy is really good at what he does. So yeah, Mr. Bucket told me to. It's goofy, it's silly, and it's a little tough to keep all your bars aligned, because you'll probably end up with one of them getting empty. But yeah, here we are. So, we have our hunger, our thirst, our health, which is like a heart, and our shit meter. And I have Mr. Bull. Now, Mr. Bull, wonderful weather we're having. That's true, the sun is very bright today. Oh, sure, you know I love your jokes. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Oh, now, Mr. Bull, what do you get when a horse, a dog, and a black guy walk into a bar? I'm not sure I appreciate how your sense of humor is evolving, Mr. Bull. Well, come on. Today, we've got an oasis to plunder under that big tree on the west end of the island. Now I got that bowl. I'm afraid I once again require your services, Mr. Tal. Well, a man does have to... poop. Ha! Good one. I really appreciate Mr. Tal, seriously. I know, I'm going to make sure you have a day off soon, I promise. I'm actually not sure how taking turns would work. I'll think about it. And Mrs. Spear. Mrs. Spear, looking sharp today. You like it? I'm so glad to hear that. I came over it when I was showering yesterday, actually. Well, I don't shave either, and I think I'm holding up well, don't you? That's a very kind offer. I like my beard, but I'll genuinely consider it. Catch some fish? Well, sure, ready when you are. So yeah, these are our best tools. And they will essentially, this thing will take care of the fish around here, which are out in the ocean area, and they are just like, the fish just kind of standing there. There is also the bowl. We can only use the bowl for, like, the oasis area, I think. If we try to use it in any other kind of water area, we don't really get anything out of it, because I guess we don't want to drink salt water. Don't want to take the crazy in us. And as for the wiper, we have to actually ship before we can wipe. The wipe will actually refill our heart, which wasn't obvious to me, because the way everything was written about this, I thought that wiping my ass would also be me shitting. No. In fact, I didn't even know there was a Mr. Relieve Yourself around here. Don't worry, we'll see him. But, right now, I will at least take care of the, spearing and the cupping of water and drinking and all of that. So, don't worry. And yeah, as you can see, as you walk around and such, our energy bar is going lower and lower. We also have a barrel here and shit, because we are stranded here. We are put into a sort of lost situation where a plane has crashed, and we are, like, the only survivor from it. So, it's not like Lost. What was the fucking movie called? Where he made friends with, like, a bull. I forgot what it was called. I'm sorry, but this is basically based on that. Now, I thought I had to stab down there and fish would pop up, but no, it's just the oasis for drinking. Which, as you can see, drinking does nothing to our energy, really, so we can drink to our heart's content. What does waste our energy is pooping, stabbing, and wiping. And it wastes a lot of energy, too, so be cautious of that. There's our plane, by the way. As you can see, it is just done for. It's, like, right at the bottom of the ocean. So, that sucks. But hey, there's some fish. They're just kind of chilling. Unfortunately, I'm going to kill them now. As you saw there, that took away quite a lot of my energy. And my shit's filled now. Now, I wipe, but I notice it's not doing anything, and I'm, like, confused. Wait, is the game bugging out? Why isn't it working? I don't know about Mr. Relieve Yourself. I'm sorry. There he is, by the way, but I did not see him. So, yeah, I thought I had to just take a shit in the bushes, but no. There is, in a goofy sense, an actual toilet that exists in the island that you can shit in. The good news, though, is that you don't need to, you know, do the whole relieving yourself yet, even though it really does help to take care of it, because otherwise you gotta take a shit and then wipe yourself afterwards. But yeah, the whole point to this is that, you know, you eat and you drink, the eating will add to your shit meter, you use Mr. Relieve Yourself to take a shit, it takes out a whole bunch of your health. You use the towel here, Mr. Towel, to then get your health back. I tried to wash myself in here, but no. I mean, I did already shower. And yeah, as you can tell, I am nearly out of energy. So, unfortunately, if I don't get back to base soon enough, eventually I just pass out. However, it does give you a bit of leeway on when you end up passing out, so it is a bit nice in the fact that it's not just going to, like, fuck you up just because it's all the way empty and then, like, immediate gone. No, you do have a good amount of seconds to get back and take some sleep beforehand. And don't worry, if you don't end up sleeping, like, it doesn't penalize you or anything for it, it just means you just ran out of time. So that's all the energy bar is, the timer. So, if you fuck up on these sort of things, you lose more of your timer. Which means your days go by more, and you'll lose more of your shit, and I believe you'll end up dying. Though I don't think I've ever seen anyone actually die. I thought you had to sleep here. No, you sleep right here on this pillow, which is not called Mr. Pillow, but it is a pillow. And yeah, we get halved. And now it's nighttime because our sleeping is kind of fucked. And, yeah, our friends are gone. And not only that, but there's now a fire going on in that interesting little area. There's a little interesting cave. Why aren't we, like, parked under there? Because, like, that is more shelter in a way. You don't have to make, like, a little shelter thing. You can just use the rock formation as shelter. I'm not gonna, you know, guess and, you know, question this guy's logic. He is stranded. He has no idea what the fuck he's doing. Unfortunately, we do have a friend here that, isn't quite so happy to see us, and unlike everything else, he is a bit more sentient than we think. It's Mr. Bucket. Here we are again. Fire and water and night. There was a time when you'd use me to put out these flames. Then, you killed me. Weird how that works, huh? See, what are you talking about? You're a bucket. You can't talk, but you died. I'll say that one. No, what are you... Nah. You killed me, and replaced me with a bowl. I was your best friend, and you drew a smiling face on a bowl, while my carcass rotted in the sea. You're going to sacrifice something tonight, Michael. You're going to throw one of your friends into the flames, or you're going to die. I'm not doing this. Can I do something else? Can I do something else? You can always go to sleep. You won't wake up again, but you're certainly welcome to do it. Well, we have to get rid of those things. There is a best option for this shit. I'm just going to choose what I feel is best. And for me, it's the spear. It wastes energy. Oh, and our throw kind of sucks, but that's fine. Just throw a bit more higher. Let's take our friends and move on. I don't think you can throw more than one of your friend, even though I wish you could. And also, our tools don't work, so I can't fight myself. So yeah, Mr. Spear is dead. But we have these two left. Hi, intense night, huh? That's so. I understand, I don't feel much like joking either. Mr. Bucket broke. I couldn't. Let's see. There's a whole bunch of trust me stuff. We're going to get through this. Trust me. Yeah, let's get some water, buddy. Well, that's abrupt of you. No offense taken, I'm just not used to you being this assertive. I need you, Mr. Tal. Well, you're also a valued companion. I'm sorry to interrupt, but we can't leave, Mr. Tal. I think he'd find us. So, yeah. I also get kind of stuck on the trees. Be careful of trees. They are the greatest enemy. So, yeah, as you can tell, our guy is extremely delusional. And he is now essentially kind of haunted, in a way, by a bucket. Now, because we don't have the spear, we have to use the berries, which will grant us a little bit of food. But we only need to get the bare minimum. Here's the problem. I didn't shit. So, as you just saw there, a little bit of my my stamina just went away. That is your penalization. It's not a big deal to lose it. You get a much bigger penalization if you don't make the meter. However, I do need to get rid of the turd, which has been building up for about over a day. This man has quite the resilience to essentially hold in his own feces for this long. Gotta say, I'm surprised he has not shit himself while he sleeps. But, yeah. As you can hear, there's a little penalization sound going on. And, yeah, I use that to wipe again. Again, I should not be wiping. I should be shitting in Mr. Relieve Yourself, but I'm not doing that still because I haven't noticed it. Remember, this is all essentially blind, even if I do have a guidebook ready. Oh hey, a Mr. Chair. You couple a lot of us in the early days. Did you make it through alright? Was it worth it? Are you okay? I don't know if I've ever been okay, Mr. Chair. Mr. Bucket came back once to hurt me. I don't know if I've ever been okay, Mr. Chair. At least, you know that about yourself. For what it's worth, I'm not angry that you chopped me and my friends into pieces. I do have one question, though. If you were going to use me for firewood, why did you draw a face on me? I was only want to say sorry first. I want to have consistent branding standards. I'll be nice. I wanted to say sorry first. I suppose that makes sense. Bye, Michael. I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. Goodbye, Mr. Chair. So yeah, that was Mr. Chair. A little upset, but understanding. You know, he's not angry at us. He doesn't want us dead. You know, we said the right thing, so he's like, yeah, alright, you know. You're delusional, but you're not a bad guy. There he is, Mr. Relieve Yourself, yay! Also, he saw a sword. I can't interact with the sword. I wish you could interact with the sword. I wish you could take the sword as an Easter egg and just break Mr. Bucket more. Because that would be an additional ending that I would love. It would be so dumb. But it'd be so fitting as like a secondary ending, like a bonus goofy ending. But yeah, like, for the most part, I enjoy the little Easter eggs around here. It is kind of cool. Also, I need to drink once to fill it up, but I mean, we get no penalization for this, so I'll do it more than once. And yeah, our towel will get our health back, so now all I gotta do is just eat some berries. And I have so much adrenaline, I can utilize essentially the rest of my, my thing to try and fill it up as much as I can. If I didn't fucking be an idiot beforehand, I could have had, max adrenaline still, and I wouldn't have used the towel when I shouldn't have, and I'd have a lot more adrenaline still, so that I'm pretty sure you actually can get, like, full food again here. You probably have more adrenaline still, too. So, notice how this is filling me up, and it's not filling my ship meter that badly. So yeah, it's slower, and it does take, a bit more of your health, but it's not making your shit bad. Also, hey, Mr. Bucket, don't want to talk? That's fine. How are you doing, Mr. Relieve Yourself? Having a good talk? Making some shit jokes, I guess? There's multiple Mr. Relieve Yourselves, by the way. I don't know how the plumbing works here. I don't know how he's managed to fucking have somehow working toilets around here. But good on him. So yeah. As you can see, I do put myself back to full. And yeah, I have the shit again, but notice that when I was using the fish, I was max shit, whereas I used the berries to get myself to full, and I'm almost max shit. So yeah, I mean, the berries, they fuck you up a little less on the shitting, which I think makes you lose less health. I'm not sure on that. But yeah, that's all I had to do today. I could look around a bit more for Easter eggs and shit, but we're good. And we're back here. So yeah, this is essentially the entire game. Oh, wait, the trees. The trees! Oh no, I'm stuck on the trees. The dreaded tree. The evil tree. And truly the truest enemy of the entire game. Mr. Bucket, like, secondary antagonist. I like the music choices, by the way. It does make it feel a little bit haunting. And eventually it will start getting more disoriented and such because we are essentially out of our fucking mind, so eventually it's gonna get to a point where it's gonna be like, oh, we are losing our fucking mind. So yeah. It is a long walk over here. Could have been better to spawn us here from the get-go, like we wake up here all of a sudden. Could have been better, honestly. Like Mr. Bucket dragged us here. Another night, another sacrifice. Do you miss any of them yet? Go frick yourself. I do. I miss them all the time, and I'll survive. But they're just the new crop, aren't they? You've been making your little sentient sacrifices for years. You're just too much of a coward to admit it. 2 friends left. Throw one of them in the flames and live another day. It's simple. Just the way you like it. Throw one in the fire, Michael. I want to see who you'll burn. So, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Mr. Tal. Actually, yes. I mean, it is covered in shit, so it's probably stinking bad. But I'm gonna get rid of Mr. Bowl. And my reasoning for that? It's simple. Because there is not a way to have a bowl. Also, you can tell the music's getting more fucked up now. I've tried. I'm still not sure I understand it, but I've tried. He's very angry, so he's been using all of you to get to me. If I care about you so much, why do you use it to wipe my butt? That's a very pointed question, Mr. Tal. Unfortunately, you're very absorbent. I'm sorry too, buddy. So, yeah. This is an automatic, like, get rid of the shit thing. So, I mean, there is that. The fur is not a big problem. And yeah, these leaves, Mr. Wiping Leaf is the replacement for the towel. What's the place for a bowl, then? I'm gonna use Mr. Berries for a bit. Mr. Berries, I don't think ever spawns back. So, keep that in mind. These are finite. Which is why I chose to essentially, like, get rid of it on the first go. I believe there is enough Mr. Berries for, like, a successful run if you were to keep all of your shit, so, yeah. I'll keep Mr. Berry around just in case. But right now I need to go take a shit. I will show you about the bowl, though, very soon. Mr. Relieve Yourself, hey! Wipe. Wipe twice. And there you go. Okay, so the bowl. It's actually going to be the coconut. You crack it open, and now we have it. Now, I'm not entirely sure why the fuck we get rid of the coconut. Like, I was thinking, like, you crack the coconut and you drink from the coconut milk. And, like, that's how you get your nutrients and shit. That's how you refill your water. But no, you use the coconut shell as the bowl. Which, I mean, also, Mr. Boombox. Single song ass motherfucker. Your words, not mine. But look, I've got a gun now, you ungrateful son of a bitch. You keep playing Living on a Prayer, you fucking asshole. I'm going with that one. Because it's a great song, Michael! You know what? You aren't worth the bullet. I'll see you in hell, you Bon Jovi-hated piece of shit. So yeah, here's the thing. I have to actually walk in the water to get it filled. And the problem is you only get to use it twice. So I wasted both of them. I thought I could refill it infinitely because if you have a bowl, like a shell, you can use it more than once. You know that when you have a coconut, it has liquid inside of it. If it wasn't able to handle that much liquid, it would have dissolved by now. All coconuts would have dissolved by now by their own milk. So the logic here of the coconut doesn't make sense. Would have been much more, making sense thing if instead you just, you fucking drink the coconut milk. But whatever. That was our second day. We still made it into our bars. We only made it to the actual minimum for the food. Which is going to be bad, because this shit drops down to half. And, we have at least 75% on food. Because of that, you can already tell this is going. Yeah. We're at less than 25% now, actually. The water is 25%, but the food, no. So, the food is kind of a dead thing now. We can't really win with that one. I can't pick up Mr. Berries during this, by the way. If I was smart, I could have maybe taken a Mr. Berry or Mr. Wiping Leaf or whatever and sacrificed that and been like, that was a friend, Mr. Bucket. I sacrificed him. I mean, you didn't say it had to be only those three. You just said sacrifice one of my friends. I mean, can Mr. Bucket really tell me that I'm wrong there? Like, checkmate, you fucker. Anyway, let's go ahead and be Mr. Bucket now. You know how this works. Only one friend left. Take me instead. Excuse me? You can take me instead. Just let him go. No. No. You aren't doing this. You will not pull some noble bullshit in the face of your own judgment. You are here now because of everything that you are and were. You're a selfish, oblivious mess talking to debris at the end of the world to convince yourself that someone can love you. I hope you remember that when you send your final friend to hell... Oh, I thought there was more. Get it over with. Burn them. Burn them! So yeah. I'm gonna sleep here now. I don't want the pillow. I'm gonna sleep on the rocks. Unfortunately, I can't stay here. I have to actually go out of here to end this bit. It's not timed. And now we can only win by using the leaves, the berries, and the coconuts. There is one more friend here. As you can see, this is the Wiping Leaf we can use multiple times. He gets us right back to thing. Pretty easily, though. Mr. Sign. And hey, there's Mr. Bucket. You know, he's just watching us. Really staring down on us, judging us. Here's the thing, though. I don't know if you're correct, Mr. Sign. You hate me and Boombox hates me, but Chair, he feels pity for me. Which is very different. Don't worry, everyone hates me. I know this. I knew this ever since I did the Hot Wheels Beat That Let's Play. Anyway, I try my best to refill on the berries, because those are the ones that, you know, really, you know, I can go for maybe. Because coconut takes away a lot of my fucking, like, you know, energy to take it out. Oh, hey! An actual friend I can interact with. It's Mr. Axe. Let's talk to him. When you pulled me from the wreckage of that plane, I thought you were saving me. Then you slammed my face into a tree. I think I broke on the, third swing? Second swing? It was a pretty pathetic attempt, is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, Mr. X. Never was great at chopping wood. When I broke, you just left me on the sand. Does that sound like sorry to you? I don't want to talk to you, man. No one does. So yeah, also I got stuck on the planks. Did you make them, Mr. X? Was I really that shit? I probably was. Also, these hills kind of suck too. But yeah. Like, I believe that's all the friends. I might have missed one, like an Easter egg one. But, it's fine. I just want to drink. I know I'm not going to get the food out of the way. So, oh yeah, I am nearly dead. So, let me just panic refill my water. Because at least I keep 2 of the bars still up. Unfortunately, food is fucked. And also, unfortunately, I passed out. So, I can't take any more berries. As you see, the berries did not come back. So, again, they're finite. And, I run out of time before I can even take a shit, I believe. So, and also I'm not going to take a shit because that would take care of my health. And then I would lose more of my adrenaline. So, I'm just going to probably pass out around here. Also, there's a thing there. It's like a hammer, like a giant hammer is here. I wish I could use the giant hammer. It's more like a fucking playing piece, though. And yeah, I just lost a bunch of my adrenaline from that. So yeah. Now, what do? I have no friends to sacrifice. I mean, I could take, like, a leaf or a berry and sacrifice it. But I'm not doing that because reasons. So, what now? I mean, I don't have any friends left, and I survived so far. So, what now? Maybe I sacrifice Mr. Bucket. Maybe I just pick him up because he can't do shit except, like, rotate around. So, I mean, like, I can just pick him up and just chuck him in the fucking fire. I could just do that. I guess the fact I haven't done that means I'm still, like, thinking I want to be friends with him, in a way. You're really alone now. Yes. Why don't you just kill me? And you're here. Yeah, you're here. Until we're finished. Do you trust me, Michael? Of course. Never. Fuck you. I'm gonna choose of course. Interesting. Interesting. You need to walk into the fire, Michael. It won't kill you. I'm not allowed to do that. But you can be seared. And then, we're done. No more bonfires. You can go back to your camp, and I don't recommend it. You've come too far to just die, don't you think? Jump in, Michael. The fire is fine. Oh boy. Well, we're seared now. And, now we have, like, I guess, you know, he wanted to make a little showing with all this trail of fire going on. Like it's a Survivor series all of a sudden. We're about to get evicted. But yeah, the music is now just demented. Before I go off, though, I did want to look around and maybe find anything else around here. Maybe some kind of other Easter eggs or what have you. But I can basically tell you this right now. There are no other Easter eggs. I'm pretty sure I might have missed one. Who knows? But there you go. But yeah, that's really it, honestly. I mean, here's all I gotta say about this game. I like it. Also, I wish I could use Mr. Relieve You. Oh wait, I can use Mr. Relieve Yourself. I have now shit myself, and I have no health left. I also have infinite adrenaline. As you can tell, it's not going down anymore. But also, I can't pick up... Oh, I can pick it up, but I can't really get anything out of Mr. Leaf. I did use him, though. And I can pick up the berries, but I don't get anything out of using Mr. Berry either. I'm pretty sure that Mr. Berry will not give me any more health, and the coconuts will not give me any more water. All of these stats stay stagnant except for the heart and the shit. Also, probably could have just broken that apart for wood, you know. Our survivor here might be a bit of a dumbass, gotta say. As you can see, the berries do not refill our hunger anymore. But they do fill up our shit. So, you know, our ass still works. We may be seared, scorched, and burned, but we can still take a mad piece of shit. So, yeah. We all know how this is gonna go. Let's go over to our ending. Here's Mr. Bucket, and here's a raft he made. And the animation of that flag is just fantastic. The raft is for you. You're saving me? I won't leave. You save me? No. No, I don't think I am. I'm scared, Mr. Bucket. What happens next? You're going to sail. You'll pray for land. Maybe you'll even find it. This island isn't yours anymore. So, you're going to leave. Goodbye, Michael. May your last ship be the one you need. It's the final sacrifice, Michael. Make it a good one. So yeah, that's it. I want to go back! Unfortunately, you can't. You're stuck on this raft now. Like, you're kind of boxed in with the invisible barriers. So, yeah. But now it's time for song.
I killed a bucket on an island far away. I didn't mean to do it. I don't know what to say. And now I'm on a raft and cast adrift at sea. I am here alone, like I tend to be. I am. I am. I am. I am. The person you forgot, the person who forgets. I came here long ago, no one's come searching yet. I talk to buckets, chat to spears, converse with bowls. And now I'm in the ocean, where I'll die alone. I am. I am. I am. I am. The person you forgot. The person who forgets. Pain is like an island. I'm finally leaving it.
Surprise, fucker! So yeah, I liked it. I did. It's a cool little Survivor thing, and you know, I think it's well made, and I like the song at the end. So yeah, it's goofy, it's silly, it's charming, it's nice. Now it's time for some audio reading. Let's go.
Despite the very reasonable assumption that reality television is all faked, it was by complete accident that the crew of Trailblazers American Heartland stumbled upon the makeshift hovel of Ira Nelson. The 7 years following his disappearance had seen his name transition from pressing concern to local tragic memory. Despite Ira and the crew's mutual shock, he was far from the antisocial, uncommunicative wild man you might expect. He eagerly showed them his home and collection of makeshift tools. Each had been constructed out of the wreckage of his craft, uniquely named, given a crude likeness, and positioned to serve both a functional and decorative role. Mike the Bucket was also the town's firefighter. Maurice the Knife, constructed out of bits of metal wrapped in the remains of shoes, was a police officer. Though initially eager to return to the civilized world, Ira once again receded from the public eye after just a few weeks. When the camera crew tried to contact Ira about a follow-up series, they found him nearly dead of an attempted suicide. When doctors would later ask him why he had done it, he stated that he, quote, abandoned his friends, end quote. When they asked if he was aware that he was just painting faces on garbage, his only answer was, quote, at least their faces didn't keep changing, end quote.
And that's it for this part. So we had an enjoyable one, and we had, Outsiders. So we only have 4 games left. And, only 2 parts left, in fact. We have the Pony Factory, and we have Rotgut next time. The Pony Factory is going to be interesting and kind of neat. Rotgut, we'll see what Rotgut's like next time. Thanks for watching.